So let me give you a quick tutorial of the makeup that I'm thinking of doing for the Hell for Leather shoot and what I'm going to be using and roughly how I do it. So the main pieces I thought I'd show you real quick before we see the tutorial what I'm going to be using. So my foundation is my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. I am using number 120 because I'm incredibly pale. Then I use my Fenty Beauty Match Sticks. I actually have 3 colors. So I use my Amber for contouring, my Porcelain for the highlight section, and then the Linen as kind of like a base. It's very, very close to my actual skin tone, so I like to use it on top of my foundation. They're those. Then the only other really big pieces are, I absolutely love these I Heart Revolution color palettes. I have like 8 of them in my bathroom. I absolutely love them. So I'm using this one here. It is called Lemon Drizzle. So just there so you can see it. And if I open it up, you'll see that it has been used loads. Oops, sorry for blinding you there. So all our eyeshadow colors are going to be coming from this one palette, and it's probably why I love it. And the colors and the pigmentation is just absolutely brilliant. And then the other one is highlighter part blusher, is another one from I Heart Revolution. So this one is Rose Gold Glow. It's a little bit faded out, but hopefully you can read that. And I will be using that. So I'll be laying that on top of the blusher and then as highlighter up here. And then everything else is just Benefit Bad Girl mascara, which I absolutely love. And then the blusher is actually Nutrometics, and I absolutely love the shade. As you can see, I've almost completely used it up, and that's going to be my main blusher. So I'll get started and you'll hopefully see the end product then. Brand new one. There we go. Eyeshadow time. So the first one I use is, just swing this one back, is that one there. Sorry, let me not try and blind you. It's this one here is going to be the first one, and that's my base that I use. And then I start by layering up all my colors. So the next one is going to be Afternoon Tea up here. And it is going to go here in the creases and then outward. And it's going to be the first of the brown colors, and I start layering them all up tighter and tighter. And then the next color that I use is Slice of Cake, but I start to use a much tighter brush for that. So I use this one here. And then I start really going into the crease. Then I go back to the bigger bristle brush and I start smoothing it out. And then I take the exact same shade and I put it on my lower lashes. And then on this half of the eyelid, in around where the top lashes are. Next one up, I use an even darker shade on top of it, especially in the crease, because I want it to be very powerful. And for that, we're going to use Zingy. So same thing again, start layering up the colour and really building it up. And then I get my bigger brush and I really smooth it all out and blend it all in. Okay, so the next one up is all the oranges and the tangerines and the terracottas. So the first one I start off with, I'm basically going to be using a combination of these three shades. This will be my base in around towards the outer part of the eyelid. This will be the pop of colour in the middle, and then this will be more on the inside. Oh my god, sorry. And for that, I use two different brushes. I use a nice rounded one that's fantastic for blending. And this one here, a flat brush for putting it on top. This isn't as great for blending, so you really want to use it as the top colour only. So we'll start off with this one and with the terracotta. And then I use the lighter Sunshine on the inside. And because we really need a little bit on the bottom one as well, I'm going to use the flat brush. I'm going to take some of the Sunshine, the lighter colour, and pop it underneath. And then the last one will be our citrus shade. We'll just pop that in the middle of the lids. And then just blend it all in. And those are my eyes. So all done. I can get onto the blusher now. So I like to go quite heavy on the blusher. I like to do quite an 80s style, so it kind of goes all over the most of it. So I don't generally do a pop on my apple. I like to accentuate the, well, just here under the bone. And that's just my own personal style. So I go underneath and go exactly over where I contoured. I like to go right into the hairline. And because I'm shooting, you always want to add on a little bit more. Remember, especially when you're shooting and there's going to be loads of flash, you want as much colour in your face as is possible. Pale and neutral is not going to work because it is going to wash you out, especially if you've got a light skin tone. So I always pile on more than I would generally wear. And that includes foundation, concealer, highlighter, contour, the whole thing. Think of it like stage makeup. In a way it really is, because you're working under similar conditions. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then I use my I Love Revolution, and I'm going to use a bit of both colors actually. So the darker one will go here, and then the brighter one I'll use on different parts. Right on the apple. Oh, that's very potent. Oh wow. And the other one, the more goldy. It is a bit much, but you're going to need it for the flash. And then really, the last two bits left are my eyebrows and my lips. I like to do my eyebrows quite strong. You've probably seen it, they're very pronounced. Like, this is actually what my natural eyebrows look like, and I don't think I ever really go out of the house without something on. So we will do that. And what I actually like to use, and this is quite amusing, it's Collection 2000. You can't really say the name of it, but it's their eyebrow pencil, and it literally costs me, what, £2.60? This is still, I think, the best one I've ever come across. It is much better than any of the high branded expensive items, and that's just how I like to do my brows, and I think the color is great. So this one is for blonde, and even though it's quite dark, it's kind of understanding that blondes might not want pale, almost see-through eyebrows, and that's kind of like the blonde I am. Generally everything else is either too brown or got too much red in it, so this one is really absolutely perfect for me actually, and that's why I've been using it for years and I haven't moved off of it. And then the last thing I like to do is take this angled bristle eyebrow, I'm not quite sure whether it's for an eyebrow brush or not, but it's the angled bristle brush, and just use that for the insides of the brows. Just to kind of fade it in a bit more. And clean up anything that I might have done wrong. Okay, and the last one is some colour on my lips. This is a lip paint I Heart Revolution, and it is called Rain. And it's a really nice nude one. They're really cheap. They come with an eyebrow, with a lip pencil that is really handy, and this is my personal favourite. Nice and cheap and simple, and does the job. The last one really is a bit of matte finish spray. This one is from NYX, and it's just to set the makeup because I'm going to need it. Oh my god, I'm an absolute idiot. So, finished my lovely makeup tutorial and done it all, stuck it on my computer, started rendering it out, and then realised while I was packing up that I forgot to do the mascara. Honestly, the amount of times this actually happens to me, that I put on a face full of makeup, I go to work, I'm delighted with how I look, and I don't have any mascara on. So yes, this little piece is going to get added in. So the last one is just this Benefit Bad Girl mascara, and I absolutely love it. It really thickens it out and lengthens it. So last little one. And that's it. And that is the makeup that we're going to use for the shoot. I hope this was helpful.